Oh my, oh God. Okay, to summarize the Promised Neverland in episode 5, there's three things I like to describe. If there's three things again that describe what I witnessed in this episode is this. Episode 5, 1, Don, you are a fucking idiot. You are the stupidest boy I've ever seen. You are so stupid. Second, Ray is the GOAT in this episode. He is literally the GOAT to in this episode. And 3, you don't end a show with a freaking cliffhanger. Yes. Okay. Those are the 3 things that points out Promised Neverland episode 5. In a whole nutshell in this. I mean, literally. I mean, from episode 1, whoever read the manga like myself, Ray, this is why people like Ray. Ray is this cool kid who planned things already ahead of time. He knew things that were set in motion, but then, when Emma and Norman saw Connie about to give her the bunny, everything just falls short. And I love how his connection with Mom, quote, Mom, and because of the fact that there's going to be some connection that you're going to see about Ray and Mom. There's a huge connection to this, and there's a reason why. Now, I'm not going to spoil it. I'm not that type of guy who's going to spoil it because I read the manga up to where we at right now. But still, I hope, and I will spoil one thing. I hope they get to the Goldie Pond arc. Like, I really hope they get to that arc. I really hope so. But moving on, the connection that Ray and Norman had, there's a reason why. And it's a big reason why, but I ain't going to spoil it. But Ray turns out that he's the traitor. And his face expressions throughout the episode, like this, with his eyes showing, how he got big, bold eyes and a little scrunchy eyes thing, it shows why he's like that. It shows why he planned things ahead. Why he didn't tell Norman and Emma to begin with. All that is set in motion. All that is said and done. Okay. Now, they didn't show his flashback exactly. I'm waiting for him to show the flashback between Ray and Norman. Ray and Mom. How it all began. And sure, it had a lot of details. Sure, it has a lot of details, but it has like a mini flashback, and I hope they're gonna have more and more as it progresses on because I want to see it. I want to see this flashback with the connection that these two had. Now, remember I said Ray's the GOAT in this episode? This is what I'm talking about. I love the fact that Ray, Emma, and Norman, all 3, right there went in the forest. Away from the kids, and Ray told Emma straight off the back, "I'm Mom's accomplishment. I'm Mom's apprentice, or you could just say I'm Mom's dog." I'm the one who's been spying you. And that kind of shocked Emma. She's like, and then freaked out. Props to Ray for being committed. He didn't care. He didn't care at all. He just like, I'm spy. That's it. He just lashed out and he didn't lash out. He said it, the way he said it is so calm. He said, "I'm Mom's spy." Emma's face is like, huh? But then her face expressions in this episode proves that if there's one thing I know from Emma face expressions throughout the anime and the manga, is that you don't mess with family. You don't mess with family. You don't betray your family. And when she grabbed Ray's hand, looked at her dead. When Emma grabbed Ray's hand, looked him dead in the eyes and said, "Don't you ever betray us." That is the cold eyes of Emma saying, "You mess with my family, you betray my family, I'm gonna kill you" face. That's that kill you face sign. And that's what she did. I'm like, oh shoot. Also, I do love Norman's dream in this one. Norman's dream was not hilarious, more like gory than ever. Seeing all the little kids dying with the rose, the rose sucking the life out of them, and then Norman grabbing Ray, and you got the demon teeth just pop out with his eyes and trying to eat them with the thirsty blood drooling. I'm like, damn, this is getting intense. This was intense. I mean, that dream was kind of scary, but it was really good. It was really good. Really good. Now, let me talk about Don. Don, you are the stupidest boy out of everybody. You are legit the stupidest boy ever. Like, you don't believe, like, come on. Come on. You really expect to believe that Connie's still alive out there? After all the shit that everybody been telling you this and that, you still believe Connie's alive? I mean, how stupid are you? How stupid are you? The whole plan was to escape from the plantation. Yet you still want to find Connie. Yet you still trying to, you don't care about the rules. You just want to break into mom's room. I'm like, how stupid are you? And not to mention, okay, Gilda, props to Gilda. Gilda's the one that can control Dawn. Like, really control her. I mean, they sneak into mom's room. Got trying to figure out how to get into the secret room that mom's been using to communicate with the other worlds. I mean, with the demons. Dawn's stupid self just grabbing books and just like banging and boom. I'm like, why would you make some freaking noise, you freaking idiot? He made some noise that Gilda's the one like, okay, look, there's a little crack up there. See the difference? I opened the passageway. See how easy that was? He's not observing it. He just one of those muscle type people that don't give a fuck about the rules. He just like, I mean, don't give a fuck about looking around the surroundings or anything trap related. He just want to go banging the doors. I mean, he just want to go busting the doors, banging the bookshelf. I'm like, look around before you make a noise. Oh, but it don't bother him because he keep making noises. And Gilda's smart, you know, looking around and see if there's anything wrong. But until she opened that door, she found the entrance. And just when things got crazy, why did you end it with a cliffhanger about the door getting open and you see Gilda and Dawn shocking faces? I mean, like, why would you end it like that? Personally, though, I do not like cliffhangers. I mean, if I describe one show that got mostly cliffhangers, it would be Prison School. Because Prison School has a lot of cliffhangers, and it kind of did to me. I think it did. Well, yeah, it did mostly, but yeah. But regardless, why would you end the show like that with a cliffhanger? Let's keep it going, guys. I mean, I know y'all trying to speed run this whole episodes right now, getting to the point where we go to the Gold Leaf Pond arc. But let's see if that goes through. Let's see if that works. But still, you end it with a cliffhanger. I don't like cliffhangers. I don't. But then again, now looking back, if I describe Ray, Norman, now okay, you guys, I'll be honest, I am a Naruto fan to the core. Looking at Norman, Ray, and Emma, if I could describe them based on like Team 7 comparison, like Naruto, Sakura, and Sasuke, the way I see it, I think describing them in a way like Ray's like the Sasuke of the group, you know what I mean? And not because of the hair, it's because how he strategized everything in that time, you know what I mean? He kind of have that. Emma, the energetic girl who wants to be with her family. It's kind of like Naruto, because you know Naruto likes his friends and family. You know, he likes the Leaf Village. That's his home. So looking at Emma is kind of like that. Now I can't compare Sakura to Norman, because Sakura, I don't see no comparison to Norman. But Norman does have the Sasuke Shikamaru DNA. I mean, if you look at Norman, he's kind of smart. He's smart. He's strategic, trying to plan things ahead, and looking out for Emma. Kind of like, you know, looking out for one character. And the other thing I also like this episode because the confrontation between Ray and Norman, those two met. When those two was talking in the beginning, eye to eye, you could feel the tension between these two as they were talking. You know, it's kind of like two rivals facing each other, eye contact, and talking mercilessly one at another. That's what I feel in that episode. But if I describe this episode was excitement, seeing how it all played out, what Ray's planned since episode 1, his goal from the beginning. He knew everything and telling Norman this, but pretending to be mom's spy just to get some info. That's great. Now, what I say about episode 5 again, I don't have problems with this. The only thing was Rey is the GOAT. And people like Rey now. People are changing their minds right now about liking Rey. And as you read, and for those of us who read the manga like myself, I like Rey still. So again, what has episode 5 taught us? Rey's the GOAT in this episode. Don is a stupid idiot. And a cliffhanger you don't want to do. But I look forward for episode 6. As you're getting halfway done, let's just hope they get to the arc that we all dying for. And I just hope they get there. Plus and I hope that person dies, that the sister, which I'm not going to bring up, but you guys get the idea. I'm not going to spoil it, like I said, I'll be nice. So I look forward for episode 6.